Karl Lagerfeld was a German fashion designer that had an impressive career spanning 7 decades. He has influenced many from all corners of the globe, starting as early as the 1950s. Why are we talking about this? Well, we didn't think we ever would either, but Pocketbook International, one of the largest players in the e-reader scope, has teamed up with the Karl Lagerfeld brand with their latest collaboration release for the Era Color. The device itself is mostly the same, however does feature different colors depending on which fashion collaboration you choose. This one in particular comes in Sunset Copper. But the biggest draw is the collaborative case, which we will spend a little bit of time on looking at because it's the most interesting peripheral aesthetically the brand has ever made. So let's dive in. Of course, we will show the workings of the device in just a second, but the biggest reason you would get this is obviously the aesthetic portion. It looks like a regular Era Color until you close it. Then you're faced with this. One of the nicest kind of badge/logoings I think we've ever seen on an e-reader accessory before. You see, it has a little bit of a raised thickness with a silver build, piped in silver as well, with almost like a pin-esque motif to it. And you have the logo for the brand and subsequently the fashion designer's name, Karl Lagerfeld, right there. Everything is very tightly glued down, and it is about, I would say, 2 millimeters thick, jutting out of the case itself. So it is very obviously that you would be buying this to pay homage to the late fashion designer in question, because that is really the only reason you would buy this unit. It doesn't offer any additional things, although, which we will mention a couple times as people scrub through the video, you'll notice that to the untrained eye you'll say, well, nothing looks different. Well, up until now, the Era Color only came in Stormy Sea, which was the silver version. This is Sunset Copper, which is a color they've used on other devices, but never on the Era Color itself. This one is an exclusive Era Color color. Now, you might even say, well, I want the color, but I don't want the Karl Lagerfeld. No offense, I just don't need it. They have you covered as well, because in the box, they give you this plate. And this plate is kind of pulled from the Pocketbook Viva, the Gallery 3 unit they had. It completes the unit once you revert it back to stock. So basically what you would do, find the gap at the top back where the rail is, the piece of leather that would be wrapping around, and pull that